Evening everybody, welcome back to some late night Agrarian Skies. Not much has actually happened because I've mostly been playing on the other servers. But what we have done is sort ourselves out a couple of small things. But what we want to go and do is concentrate on sorting out bees, or starting to anyway. So I've just made a bunch of these. They're pretty useful. Nice little bit of energy there. Alright. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to pick a space. I expanded this out because I'm going to make the tree farm much bigger that way. And this as well is going to expand out a bit. Because whilst the ones at the bottom are fine, there's way more than there. The difficult thing is making the landscape actually look decent. So that's going to be the wizard tower. And I'm thinking, for the bees, maybe we should do something over here. Or maybe actually over here. I'd like to build a science laboratory type deal, so I need to look at materials and stuff like that. The kind of blocks that I can use to make that pull off that sort of whole science fiction building type thing. See what we can do there. But before we get there, we might as well just start on the actual bees themselves. Whilst I sort all that out, I need to gather the materials. Alright, so in between the last segment and this one, there was actually an update. I decided to restart just in case, and turns out we can complete this quest again for some reason. So, oh wait, no, we can't. There we go. There's a new daily quest, so this resets every day. It just gives you some apples and half a heart, which is pretty cool. Means that we'll be able to sort out half a heart, and you see here, repeatable every 4 days. Visit the nether. Huh, okay. And the auto packager. This is a new block in the pack. That block is very specifically for... Oh wait. We need to get this spinning. It's a auto crafter, and it does things in 2x2s. But it's not a selectable auto crafter. It's just whichever one is the very first in the list, so we can use that to process all of our dusts and gravel to make our gravel and bits or whatever, I can't remember. Okay, so what we need here is diamonds, 2 of those, redstone, 4 of those, glass pane, 8 of those, tin, 4 of those, copper, 4 of those, there we go. Oh no, we need 8. I got things the wrong way around. And copper. Only need half of that. And then we need some buckets for water. Okay. Let's grab ourselves some water. Half a heart though. Very nice. I wonder if I can set it up so that... Can we set it up so that it auto-completes that every day? Just dumps the items in. Not sure actually. Possibly? Possibly. Okay. This thing is nice and just ticking away. It's pretty good. Alright. So, just want to drop this in here for now. Oh wait, yeah, what am I doing? What am I doing? I had way more than I needed. Okay. Alright. So that's... Does it need more than that? Oh, it does. It actually needs 2 buckets each. Wow. Alright, so Treealyzer. It's been many versions since I used Treealyzer. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll make a dip down and then have like a more sciencey type building come up out of the dip. That'd be good. Right. Perfect. I wonder if it actually consumes it. That might be an issue. So whilst that is crafting, let's go over here quickly and grab a honey drop, because I dropped them all in the ME system. Because we only need one of those. It's going to be a consumed task, isn't it? I just know it. Okay. So we'll come and do that in a second. It is a consumed... Ah, but it gives you it back. Okay, alright. Tropical hive, we don't need that. Let's grab the reward bag. We have tropical bees already. Greater reward bag. Oh yeah. Boop. Ah, what? Glasswing. That's a butterfly. Huh. Wasn't expecting to get a butterfly. Okay. So what we need to do now, keep that. That can go into another place. That can go back in here. So now we need to set up for industrial hives and stuff. So I'm going to quickly go do what I need to do, which is start to create an area for it. Be sort of bowl-shaped, I think. That's probably the best for it, and then we can have a nice little space age building in there. So I'll go set that up, and we'll be back momentarily. Alright, so I went AFK and I died to starving. Then I came back and decided just to, well, mope about it a little bit, work out my plans. And then somehow this zombie spawned and killed me. But he's wearing my head now, so I've died twice. Lost all my stuff. Aww. Luckily, I can get it all back, and this gives me an excuse to finally get upgraded tools. But it's not my head anymore. Because the zombie started to wear it, it's now just... Oh wait, it is my head. Okay, it was just a zombie, Steve head because he was wearing it. Anyway. So apparently I have a dark spot somewhere that I need to go find, and I need to sort all my stuff out. Get myself some new tools, get another jetpack, stuff like that. Anyway, back momentarily. Alright, here is what we have so far. And I think that's a deep enough bowl. That's just fine for now. And redstone clock. Oh yeah. So I'd forgotten exactly where I died the first time, and it was right here. So I looked in here because I was going to put stuff in, and there was Picky and Stabby and my axe. So those were all in there. I'd already made very Picky, and I went to the nether, which turned out to be a bit of a mistake. There are now hellfish everywhere, and I made a armored resonant jetpack, which took up most of my Enderium. I'll have to make some more of it. But in the meantime, we now have a spot to build our science lab. So we're going to do all the cool hard science stuff. Mostly with bees and trees. Mostly bees and trees. Okay, alright. So it's a little while later. You can read that as days later. And this is what we got so far. And you will not believe how long it takes to get that much quartz. Because the nether is not a reasonable place to go for getting quartz. But this is the start of the science lab. The original idea I was going for was more of a sort of teardrop building. But the problem there is continuing the bulges out past maybe that level and sort of having coherent floors in it. It's just too expensive to do, especially with the materials that I'm using. But yeah, exactly. I'm not going to bulge out the sides anymore because it takes too long. So Cat's complaining that I'm not actually going to bulge out the sides because yeah, I can do. Test tube it. Test tube building. Made in a can. But yeah. So yeah, the thought was maybe go for a sort of pill shape. But now we need to fill this thing with actual machines. I quite like it. I particularly like the way it looks on this map. I actually like the whole way this whole thing looks. It looks almost as if the only reason you can't see anything else is because the chunks haven't loaded in yet. So it looks pretty good. I like it. What is that? Is that a desert? It's just random bits where the grass changes colour. It is desert. Fantastic. River. More jungle. Look at this. Hundreds of ocelots everywhere. Man, they're annoying. So yeah, now I need to sort out my machines, and I'm mostly going to stick to the industrial apiaries. So what we're going to do quickly is I went to the nether, and it was bad news just all over it, just bad news. So what we got? Bees and trees. Now, we can quickly do this one. That's nice and easy. Do I have it? I think that should actually just automatically complete that one for us. Oh, no. Alveoli fan and heater. Right. Oh, sorry, I had to quickly drop out there. Fan and heater. What we don't have is the golden electron tubes. We need it for that as well. Okay. Alright, excellent. So we need a thermionic fabricator, which is fantastic. Some glass. Right. So let's get that. Thermionic fabricator. Drop that in there. We don't have a chest. Great. And then we need gold bars. So we need 5 of them. And redstone. What was it? What is it? Alveoli heater. Okay, so I just need 2. And I'll need a bucket. No, I don't. I don't need a bucket. I believe I need to power this thing. So if we stick... I wonder how much that actually gives us, because that's what we need to figure out. So I can't tell how much liquid glass is in there. Okay, there we go. Great. Not great, but never mind. So, now, alveary. That's the fan, and the heater is that, and that. There we go, perfect, okay. I'm not to worry about alveary blocks right now. Let's go for the reward bag, and that gives us tropical and honeycomb. Okay, it's nice. Okay, and then we can submit that. Ooh, do we have honey drops? Honey drops, honey drops. Yes, perfect. Claim reward. Alright. Genetic manipulation to work harder, untreated, impregnated, and soul frame. Oh, that's nice. That gives you really nice rewards. This sort of gives okay rewards. Industrial apiary. How do we make that? We'll come back to you guys in a second. Industrial apiary. Oh my goodness. Heat glass. Right, that works with normal glass. These bronze gear, sturdy casing, and a bronze. Oh my goodness. Alright. So let's say industrial apiary. That makes that. So that makes that. And that makes that. Okay. Oh, what's missing? Oh, wait, that's just normal glass. There we go. Industrial apiary. Perfect. Right. So, it didn't actually consume it, did it? It didn't. Alright. Perfect. Full heart. Full heart. There you go. Go. So we got an industrial. Great. Great. Yay. We got trees, everybody. Trees. So these are what we're going to be using. Primarily, we're going to be using a lot of the Gendustry things in here. So what I was thinking was we'd possibly have the apiaries in here, because they need to be powered. Well, everything needs to be powered, but we'll have the apiaries down here, and then the manipulators up there, and then we'll, just for the sake of completeness, we'll make all the gene indexing ones up there. So 3 quests with unclaimed rewards. What? Huh. 1 quest with unclaimed rewards. Oh, okay. Okay. Another zombie. I keep getting that one over and over. Oh yeah. Don't need any of those. Give me more hearts. I just need to make a freaking steam turbine. Okay. So let's just do that. Make sure that everything actually is where it is. Epic. Okay, let's hope for something actually epic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, actually that is quite nice. Sure enough, I don't actually need to get nether redstone ore, but it does increase my stock because I did abuse it quite a bit, so I think I've only got like 12 stacks in there. So, yeah, that will give me more of that. What we'll do quickly is we will throw these in here. Forest, pristine. Tropical, pristine. Fish, lettuce, wrap. Yeah. And we'll chuck this in here. Actually, we'll grab... I think we'll need some of that for a bit later. But yeah, I'm going to work on the machines, and there's probably only a few minutes left of this episode. I'll just show you what nether blocks I got in my random wanderings. The nether is really dangerous. Like, really, really super, super dangerous. It's pretty awful. So I wouldn't recommend going there for longer than a few minutes, because it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Anyway guys, see you in a second. Okay, so what I've done is I've built a couple of industrial apiaries and stuck them in here. Done a little bit of work in here. So I've got one working at the minute. It's just a tropical drone, but luckily I don't get poisoned, so that's nice. But these are all warm, damp... Oh wait, now I get poisoned. I was here for like 2 minutes and no poison, and now I get poisoned. That's amazing. That's normal. So what I can do is actually chuck that in there. I'd need to get flour for it. But, yeah. So we have a nice little cross-section here. What we will probably be able to do is utilize some of the actual other bits. I wonder if I can... I don't even know if that actually did anything. Oh well. Never mind. So, we're going to finish this off. We're just going to complete a couple of quests, get them out of the way. I won't be able to do that one. Could probably do that one quickly. Let's get this one done. Auto packaging. And I will play with those. A bit later. Yeah. Not even a difficult task, it's just... Boom. Oh yeah. Of course. Come on. Why does it always open up on that thing? Let's get ourselves a few more apples. Alright. Chuck that in there for now. Throw all that in there for now. Don't really care. Let's put that in there for now. Rock, go in there for now. That's for a separate little thing. Okay, what was the other thing that we needed to do? Ah, yes. Turbine housing. I think this just requires me to actually have it on me. Don't care about that. Let's get the bag. So 2 bags there. Check that. 2 greater ones, nice. Okay. So that's steel powered fight, all done. This one, never completing, is going to be... Oh wait, here we go. Visit the nether. Oh, that's nice and easy. It might be a bit dangerous. Alright, let's just get away from things that are going to kill me. Right, not like that. Come on. That was not a good idea, was it? Alright. We'll land on a cloud. Whoop. Okay, so... What? minus 149. So, wait, is there another nether portal in here? Or does it just know the location of mine? Hey, hey, hey! Cut out, you. Hold on. Alright, let's just take a look at this. 185. So, that's right. 185 is that way. That way. This is really dangerous. Oh, that's even more dangerous. Thank you. There we go. That's what we wanted. Right. It is just my portal, isn't it? What does it actually want from me? Okay. There we go. Alright. Bees and trees. So the next one is to do these ones, and I just need to build up the materials for that. And we will carry on with bees in the next episode. Whilst I complete a couple of more little side things to just show you. But before we... oh wow, basic bag really. Wow, blood saplings. Oh, not too bad actually. Oh wow, okay. Oh, I just had enough room for that. Wow. Okay, that one is nice. That has me sorted on bees for a little while. Alright, what's this one? What's this one? And a potion, which is flight. Okay, not too bad. But, all those hives... yeah, that's nice. That's nice, I can live with that. I can live with that. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. You've been a fantastic audience as always, and I will see you next time. Adios.